ladies and gents. Welcome back. This is episode 3. This episode is going to be mainly focused on getting enchantments. Everything that involves getting enchantments. So, first thing we need to do is we need to get Sugarcane Farm going. Better than the one that we got down there. That's just not how we do it, you know? We gotta crucify this, you know? So, what I'm thinking is we build a little structure here, right in this area, that will hold all of our sugarcane. It's still kind of close to the farming area. It is sugarcane, of course, so we've got to keep it close. I did a little bit off camera, gathering some materials, getting prepared, just doing some basic stuff, you know. I think we got all the materials we're gonna need for this structure, so let's just get right into it. Here's the time lapse for our sugarcane farm. We are pretty much complete. Just a couple things that I need to do just to make this thing a little bit more pretty, like switching the torches for some lanterns. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this build. It's pretty basic, just kind of like a old style rune type square box, but as we go inside here, we can see that I've lined water along this, and I actually have water hidden underneath the deep slate here. But there's obviously better ways of doing this, but I believe this, it just looks good. Then as you come up here, there's a whole nother layer, and this is going to be more than enough sugarcane that I will ever need. At some point, I will bring this down a little bit, and we will put a automated sugarcane farm underneath. But for now, this will do until we get down to the nether and figure out what we're going to do with the automated system. But this will definitely do for now. Next thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and we need to give the cows a little bit of a better home. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do, how big I want it. The cows are just chilling over there in their little box. And another thing is where I'm going to do it. Right now I've just kind of been sticking to this corner here. It's been looking good, but I almost want to kind of figure out districts, which, since it's a cow farm, it would kind of make sense to be kind of like up here a little bit, or even down here in this corner. So we might have to chop a few logs down and figure out exactly what we're going to do with this, because I think this area here would be cool to fill up with all of our main buildings, like a potion building and towers and stuff like that. Keep this side a little bit more city typed builds, and then this side be more for our farms. But let's go ahead and I'll think of a better plan what to do. Also, one thing that I want to show you, I did go down into the caves a little bit in between episodes just to gather some materials. And since the whole last episode was pretty much me mining, I figured it didn't necessarily need to be fully recorded, but we ended up getting a lot of resources. So I think this will hold me off for now. We need to definitely get some of that iron smelting, and we've been going through diamond tools like it's better. I decided, I think I'm gonna put the cow farm kind of right over here. So let's go ahead and let's start clearing out some of these trees. So I think we got all the materials. I'm just gonna go with a kind of a traditional farm, not farm, a barn house look. Just trying to debate whether it's gonna look best facing that way or that way. I think we'll try this way just because we got a little bit more space to work with. But if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, place this. So if we can place blocks properly, that'll be a good length there. Leave a 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. And then bring this up. 1, 2, 3. Is that gonna be high enough? I think that will be. 1, 2, 3. Might have to extend the sides just a little bit. Maybe by a couple blocks. And we'll work on the texturing here. Something like that. So that we got a nice space to walk into. Then I'll bring this back. How many blocks do we do? 1, 2, 3, 6 blocks. So we'll do that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can pick the right block. Oh my god. It's late for me, guys. Then we'll do another 6. Something like that. I think this is a good base to this. We're just gonna probably just do oak with a mixture of stripped logs in the sides and a spruce top, because we're just going for that traditional barn look, and it doesn't need to be anything too crazy. Just something for the cows to enjoy, and that we can make a little fenced area around the side and the back, and I think it will turn out very well. But let's get into this. Alright guys, we made a boo-boo. I either forgot to hit the start recording for the flashback, or I've lost the recording. Either way, it sucks. But I am very, very sorry. But let's go ahead and let's go through this a little bit. Just spamming buttons. But I think this turned out really well. I got a nice space inside here for the cows, so once we get it all set up here. And then out back here is going to be probably a little pond for them, and we're probably going to go out to about here, bring it back around, so that they actually have quite a bit of an area to stay in. I might do a little shelter, like a diagonal structure, just tucked away in one of the corners. But I think this is a very good traditional farm. Very basic, but end result looks great. We got spruce slabs for the roof. I like to do these little stair cuts. And then we got the oak with the oak logs stripped, oak barrier. And I'm very pleased with it. But let's go ahead and let's get started on working on this little area in the back, and see what else we could come up with. Looks like we have some visitors. They're checking out my new barn. We're gonna just take these boys out. Oh, that knocked back. Oh. Nobody likes you. Bang. I would like your banner, please. Give it to me. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Now let's get back to the barn. I think this little cow farm really turned out really nicely. I think we just go ahead and feed some cows. We need to start getting that leather, and the food isn't bad either. If I can talk, holy Jesus. but we're gonna need some sugarcane to go with that. Looks like we got some visitors. We got some visitors. Oh, what are you guys doing? Where is your leader? Oh, he's hiding in the bushes. Charge! Get out of here. We don't accept your kind around here. Leave at once. You kind of look like a porcupine, though. I could have done better. But we do not allow them. Oh, that air is going right through my eye. We don't allow that kind around here. So, we have decided where we're going to put our enchantment area. It's over here right behind the campsite here. I was thinking that this area right up here, right next to this cave area, would be a great spot because it's kind of elevated. We need to fill in this little hole here, this ravine, so that it just looks a little bit better. But I do have plans for this little cavern. I'm thinking that's where our nether portal is going to go. Hopefully within the next couple episodes. But I need to do a little bit of work to this little area here. Get it ready for kind of like a library build. Now that's definitely an area we could work with. I think we're going to just go ahead. I'm going to build it right on top of this little platform here. I did clean up most of this. Obviously a little bit more work to do, but these chests. But let's gather up some materials here. So I'm thinking we're going to do quite a bit of spruce. Take a little bit of oak. We have a little bit of birch, so we might as well bring a couple stacks of that. We got a ton of cobblestone, so let's go ahead and grab some of that. I'll finish gathering up what we need and I'll meet y'all over there. We have most of our supplies that we're going to need. And we can kind of just go over it. If I can push the right button. We got a lot of cobblestone. We got our spruce and oak. I kind of want this to be kind of like a library, so we're going to go with probably a bigger building. So I think I've come up with a pretty decent design for our library here. This is just a layout, but oh, wrong button. I think what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to extend this just a little bit so that there is a 2x2 space here, but this is gonna have a spiral staircase that comes up on each side, and then we have an entrance about here, and then we're gonna have this whole thing as the library. I have a vision in my head. Now, whether I'm going to be able to put that vision to work is a whole other thing, but we're definitely going to have to expand this probably another 2 blocks on each side, just so that it evens itself out a little bit. We don't want it to be too small, but I think this is a good start. So let's get ready for that montage. Not montage, time lapse. I don't know why I always call it montage, but let's go ahead. Let's get to it. Right now, we need a good source of meat and leather. Don't you dare try to escape, my friend. So, I'm thinking we will do it inside the pen here. Just where? Honestly, looks like you want to be first. One more layer down. You know what? We're gonna actually do that. So, not gonna be messing around with this. guys are getting on my nerves. We have made the enchantment table. Okay, so other thing we want to do is see how much leather we got. We got lots. And make a bunch of paper. Look at that. Perfect stack of it. A perfect stock. Alright, so it's time to make our enchantment area. We're gonna dig out a little space here, and I think this space will be more than enough. It's kind of hidden underneath the library itself, so I think this is a pretty cool idea for this. Oh my god, my mouse is not cooperating, but let's get into it. So I've been watching this wolf for a while now. I have no idea how he got in here, but he got in and killed all my sheep, including my rare pink sheep. So, sir, I believe it's time to die. As sad as it is, you killed all of my sheep. That's unacceptable. Highly unacceptable. I'm gonna take you home. Put you somewhere safe. Yes, come on. You will be the prize sheep. A forever loved and adored sheep. Goodbye, Mr. Pink Sheep. Goodbye. But we are pretty much done with with our library. Looking fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. I think it turned out super well. Obviously, I need to get a bunch of lanterns and replace all these torches, as I need to do with several spots in my base, but I've made a path all around connecting all the buildings so far. But let's go ahead. Let's take a look at our enchantment area. Yes, we have to do all the interior, but we got this little hidey area here. Nothing too special, but gets me a level 30 enchantment, and it will do for now until we build another, I'm sure. We got blast 4 on that, prop 4 on the chest plate, prop 4 on the pants. Unbreaking 3. Efficiency 4. Efficiency 4. Efficiency 4. Sharpness 4. Punch 2. Let's go ahead. We're going to make a chest. Yeah, let's just go ahead and make a brand new chest plate. Multi-shot, okay. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use sharpness 4 on the sword. And we got knockback. That's not great. Efficiency 4 on the shovel and efficiency 4 on the axe. So I think we'll make the axe. Not great. Not great. Come on. Fortune 3. We're taking that for sure. And just Fortune 3. Okay. Power 4 on the bow. That's actually not terrible. We are almost at a level, so if I get that in flame, it's a pretty good bow. And what's with these? Alright, so if I disenchant this, we get a little bit back, but alright, we're gonna put these two together. At least a little bit better. It's not terrible. Not terrible. At least we got Fortune 3 on a pickaxe. That will up our diamond count when we go back down there. And could leave that bow down here too. Yeah, it wasn't terrible. It could have been better, but it wasn't terrible. So that's a good start. We would have preferred a little bit better stuff for these. And, you know, but beggars can't be choosers, you know? So, but I think for now, that is everything that I wanted to kind of accomplish so far on this episode. Then we could go ahead and I got some bigger things planned for the next episode. Not so much building, more, well, building, but not so much building. And it's gonna definitely take our world to the next level. I think we definitely got a lot accomplished, but if you made it this far into the video, please don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and leave us a comment on how you think our world's turning out so far. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.